Barnes & Noble unveiled its Color Nook on Tuesday. It is a color interface with a touchscreen. It's a big departure from the previous Nook iteration, which was solely a black and white e-ink version. It will be available for $249 and will start shipping on or around November 19th. Even though the new Nook is now running on the Android platform, it's not running an app store in that you'll be able to download any Android app that you're interested in running. It's only the extras that Barnes & Noble has selected to put on the new Nook. Barnes & Noble also announced that it's going to try to pull in new developers with the Nook developer platform. They're hoping that developers will kind of sign on and develop some reading-centric apps. Barnes & Noble let us get our hands on the Nook for just a couple of minutes. We weren't allowed to film it, but we were able to take a look. It's definitely a huge departure from the previous black and white version. It really does feel almost like a big smartphone. The color looks pretty good. It was great to see some magazines on the Nook as well, but the graphics weren't as clear as they could have been. We noticed that there was definitely some pixelation going on. It wasn't as crisp as you'd see even necessarily on a regular computer screen. There was definitely some sluggishness sort of all around. It didn't really seem to be relegated to certain books or certain magazines. I'm not sure if it was the touchscreen that wasn't so responsive or if it was just a long load time, but there were quite a few times both in the Barnes & Noble kind of doing a demo for us, and then when we were able to get our hands on it ourselves, it really wasn't as quick as we would have liked. Tablets and e-readers are definitely slated to be a huge hit for the holiday season, and Barnes & Noble has definitely made huge strides in these huge changes that are rolling out with Color Nook. However, with it kind of being in between a Kindle and an iPad, I don't know if these changes are really enough to get it out of the also ran on the marquee. Whenever you hear about tablets, e-readers, the iPad and the Kindle are the names that knock them out every time. You just don't hear about the Barnes & Noble Nook, the Sony Reader, and the Borders Kobo in the same breath as the Kindle and the iPad. It's going to take a big competitor to knock either of those out of the top spot, and I don't think that the Nook is it.